我们邀请林杰瑞先生、依法法师、陈光耀先生、黎焕忠先生贵宾，来自国内外的这些代表一同出席，谢谢。上台发言。
我们首先呢，跟我们的2位主持人，先那个鼓掌一下。他们都是业余的，都不是这个专业的，而且呢，他们也是临时被抓上场的，大概昨天才被抓上去的。他们现在都是大学生，而且你也会看到，我们今年特别呢，这个主持人找的是2位女的，你知道为什么吗？因为我们的 speaker 都太多是男的啦，所以为了要 balance So I mean, we'd like to thank you for the MC, the master of a ceremony. You can tell that 2 women up there because we have too many speakers are all gentlemen. And also they are all volunteer, not professional MC, so they need a lot of encouragement. Thank you so much. Indeed, they study at the university. Yeah. Okay, so please relax. This section is called roundtable. It's kind of a extra curriculum activity. Of course, we cannot have a party here, but we just would like to more relax dialogue, conversation. And last year, I was asked to have a kind of you say, well, we need to have a platform and we can work in together. So last year, we do have, we call Buddhism and AI Alliance. And after summer's forum, and they asked me, say, Ifa, what is the next? I really apologize. There was a kind of more continuous activity until this year. However, though, when I came back to organize this conference, especially on the biotech, and I realized that, first one, we have lots of like a speaker from abroad, not many domestic. And I don't know whether my criticism is fair or not. Frankly, I couldn't find too many research or the lab in Taiwan working on embryo research. This is very interesting. And a lot of the company or entrepreneur I approached, mostly they are more like in the application. That means if abroad have some kind of research result, they can produce the like a medicine supplement in Taiwan. This is something like I just realized this is the situation in Taiwan. So within this situation, and people also suggest me that we should have a platform, and that is why from this conference we would like to form. It's called International Buddhism Science Technology Alliance. So the abbreviation will be IBSTA, IBESTA, and user slogan will be I am the best server for all. I think that's the Bodhisattva. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're hoping to build a platform for research, for applicant, even for the marketing, or even we are thinking the people in Buddhism, science, and technology, and people are working in the like a IT technology field, or also the school, or Buddhism. How can we kind of bring the people from different field, and then working together and share resources? The first one, I'd like to invite Jerry Lin. I have been, even though I just met him less than 1 week, but we talk a lot. So he is very thoughtful. So he will come out with a kind more like I call him is the architect of Ibesta. So he will come up with the structure of agenda. And then after that, I would like to invite our speakers to give a response. If you want to respond, please feel free. And also, I also would like to invite some of the entrepreneurs. They are from Taiwan, and to introduce their international project. Okay, so this will be for so-called the roundtable. So let's have Jerry Lin first. Thank you. You share the agenda.
First of all, thank you very much for the IFA, Master IFA, invite me to be the co-founder of the IBESTAR. I think the IBESTAR, Master mentioned about at the international platform for not only Buddhism, but we also like today, a lot of the science, professor, researchers that work together. But I think from the 佛教讲的体相用 answers the characteristic and the function. I think it's a little bit if Buddhism is the ultimate truth, and maybe science is kind of like a characteristic, and application using by technology maybe as a function. 所以这个可能可以这样子 mapping 就是体相用。那我本身是 advisor for the EBRD， 那做了很多 smart city AI 的东西。我 engage 在 AI 大概有I engaged the AI for my past 20 years to construct a lot of like smart application, for example, like smart healthcare, smart medical, and smart like traffic, anything related, smart city. And my background at W, so I'm the engineering guy. But since I'm 28, I trying to study some Buddhism. So whatever is the past 30 years, I got some life experience, and I also benefited from the Buddhism, whatever the theory is or the practice method. So today, since the older audience is the Buddhism, whatever is the science and the technology expert, I just like to propose one of architect framework to solve some problem currently we met. Okay, so we go. All right, so why is turbulence and conflict caused? As we know, every day have the news, that was the influence that's so much, I think that nobody can, outside, and nobody will be, ignore that. So I'm trying to figure out why, turbulence and the conflict cause. Okay, so this is kind of like that Master mentioned about Buddhism, 苦集灭道。当我们遇到苦的时候 when in suffering something, we're trying to figure out what is the cause. Okay, so, that's the starting point. All right, so a lot of professors present today, and we know that if we from the dependent orientation, 中文讲因缘法来看的话，我们想了解到底这个世界这么乱，或是这么unrest 不安，到底什么原因？好，那假设缘起就是从这个体开始我们从一个比较巨观 we from the macro view, maybe Big Bang, whatever, and then a lot of things happen. 然后如果以这个刚才有提到，就是 from the Buddha point of view, this kind of like 体相用 and its characteristic and function. All right, 就是造成cause 已经造成这个原因 it's already is a function, So we have so I propose one of the, you see, from the macro view, a lot of things that including the universe that happened, as we know from maybe the billions of years before, the Big Bang and a lot of that happened, and like a Taoism, the experts like James Robinson is the expert of Taoism. Yeah, 132、233这个整个 category、characteristic 不同的枝干啊，不同的 不同的特性的啊，其实就是 space 出来。最后的就是会有很多不同的面向啊，譬如说我们有different 不同二元啊，其实现在是多元啊，it's very varieties the function we use it。好，那所以刚才就是我们要去了解这个苦的原因 ，we trying to figure out what is the root cause of our suffering, just the James the share about the ignorance 就是无明啊 ，ignorance 啊，无明开始啊。那we trying to 把这个 eliminating the unrest or any conflict. So this is a proposal is maybe we can work together to research whatever, so even the practice in daily life for everybody is kind of the reverse operation. 也就是说，我们可以反向操作。那既然我们是从这个体开始，那我们现在是用already the result. So how about we like engineering, research engineering? Maybe we can figure out something to solve the problem. So this is a methodology. All right. So the path to return from the function and to characteristic and to the essence 从用相体这样子一个开始所以 first step 我想很多 Buddhism practice we use a lot of things to collect our mind. 所以第一步一定我相信一定是做摄心的动作不管读了经典在理上已经懂了，但是最重要是在行门嘛这个然后接下来再 feedback 到理门，所以这个理事外事事外大概就是这个道理。但是第一步一定是从摄心开始。From the Buddhism the practical point of view, the first phrase, I think that's very necessary for everybody to collect mind through some methodology, for example, like a meditation, yoga, or is the chant, whatever is the. Okay, so the first step. And how about the next step? Next step, we create a lot of, 很多的characteristic, dualism 二元甚至三元四元很多。那我们必须要就是以佛教的讲，就是说我们在这个阶段就是要破二元，破这个相，最后才是就是连这个执着法执都要破，就归空。OK， 好。In the individual, the path of the full enlightenment, just the masters, the Ifas, the told, the teachers about, 怎么成佛 how to the full enlightenment. I think they did path. I think almost the Buddhism he know the path, but maybe not really realize what does that mean. Okay, this is just my personal practice that I'm feel about, and for reference. I think that everybody have your experience. I think the experience is very important. Okay, and the first thing just mentioned, if the person he is sick but he didn't know he's sick, so how we can cure the patient? So the very first thing is the awaken. As the Buddha told us, you have to, the Buddha like a very, a kind of doctor, he's trying to heal you with, 三藏十二部的经the sutra or the sutra or abhidhamma is a kind of a recipe to cure the patient. Okay, unlike the Christianity, just one Bible. Okay, so I think the approach way is different. So the individual, if we like to at least we trying to escape the suffering. I think very important. The first step is the awaken, and we do a lot of practice to collect our mind, collect our thought. This is the first step. The second step, a lot of people here for this, I think the things is biotech, it's the life engineering. So we a lot of the mention about self. Yeah, and this is truly important. We always myself, as an individual. So we have our characteristic, whatever is the So the Buddha told us that is kind of the course from the suffering. So if the enlightenment, the phrase, as the Buddha says, 三大阿僧祇劫, the first phrase from the noble people to 开悟 enlightenment 一点点开悟我们讲就是可能就是得到那个位置the first one 基本上就是 basically we have awakened and then sorry
您可能要稍微快一点不能够在佛教的语言先讲你那个 AI
对就是往下这个要 make sense 嘛好然后所以我觉得这个对众生很重要那这个对然后 pass 就是这个 fire aggregator 因为我们为什么要 practice 色心 why we have to practice to collect the mind because we know that everything is the fire aggregators that aggregator that's just temporary okay so if the Buddha's practice is using how to to collect the mind all right so we can using the entry point the root object and conscious 也就是跟事成下手其实所有的修行应该假设还没有得到真心的话是都在事情应该是必须要这样做所以这个整个就是假设我们就是这是this is a mission of my personal of the rest of my life whatever using my belief my practice the experience the sharing or using the AI technology to help the people in the world so I think that this the meeting I think the very pressure for me okay all right so the tour if we like to propaganda the Buddhism it's such a good good ultimate tools can benefit the people so besides the traditional the Dharma propaganda we gotta have the very good tool as cross regional language whatever is the generation so we got it the tool the AI is a tool okay AI is not the animal or monster whatever is the AI is the we create and so there's a lot of the argument and debate but I think that today I just define it's a tool made by people so if you with the goodwill the AI will good expression if the AI be used by bad people it will be bad behavior now we are talking about the AI solve our problem okay so from the 20 plus years to study AI and now it's already involved with the AI 3.0. 3.0, the definition is that they will have the almost the simulation of the human being, the sensory or even more. So I think this is a very good tool, all right? And the tool should be have some, really the machine to help us. So the AI 3S is the using, simulate, the 5 aggregators to make people to practice that and also can teach what is the really, ultimate, what is the really, is the Buddha, trying to deliver to us, okay? And so this solution, AI 3 is of course 3.0, the latest technology. and S is the solution system. So which means that this system is not only addressed, before I met Eva, I think that I didn't, actually we already use this system to engage like a smart factoring, smart business, and smart healthcare. So in this seminar, I trying to share the solution system to all the research unit or education. I think this is a very good tool as well. So for example, like a research twin. We have some discussion maybe later if you're interested, or we can discuss privately. All right. So current pain point for the researcher, I'm sure, or for all the AI we discuss about it, today, or a lot of people argument. The first one is how I like to use AI, but I'm not sure it's secure or not. All right, and then keep my privacy or not. And also, it's a very high cost. One training unit basically needed, $30,000, US dollar. All right, and fragmental knowledge because the AI is the very fast-pacing, growth. So a lot of the term comes up. Nobody knows what is the really thing I need to do, how to apply them to landing to my on-premise, how to use it. This is the big problem. So we're trying to, figure out the pen. So this pen, our solution, the solution is we're using world class. We know NVIDIA, they launched the Jason platform, the Jason Huang, NVIDIA, the co-founders. We using the, world class, the hardware on the base. And also the age. A lot of people worry about, I put information or something, my privacy on the cloud. So we're trying to figure it out, put everything on premise, which means just beside you, and only you can use it, okay? And R is the research twin, okay? This is for research education side. And the double R is the recursive KM growth. So if you put some algorithm or use the rule and in the machine, you can training, and even you can get a master, and under your monitor, under your instruction. So actually, there's some, this is can be controlled because you use it, you give the instruction, all right? You are master, we are master. Okay, this is very important. Okay, and then just mentioned, this is huge cost, but we use in the latest technology, whatever is hardware-wise or software-wise. Okay, the total, the performance-wise is 300 more, and the cost is the only one there. So the year rate is at least 900 times than current solution. So this is a world-class and I think the most unique solution for any application. All right, so AI 3S, so which means that we're using world-class platform, hardware platform, frameworks to address. Also, we put all the unique latest technology we already try, a lot of time and applied on the premise and whatever is. I think that's very helpful for we do any application in any industry. All right. So this is the NVIDIA Jason Plus, 5 unique advantage. So which means we got local deployment. Okay, in your home, in your office, you use it, you give instruction, and also edge local intelligence. Okay, if you're in office, you can have your group intelligence. That's it. And research twin. We research something. If we have something to simulate in advance. That is the twin can save a lot of time. Okay, so this is a framework to achieve the mission of iBesta. And through the very unique with advantage, the AI3 as a tool. Okay, so it'll be interesting. We can discuss later, and we also open some for iBesta member. If you're interested, we have some new engagement program, and also for especially for I think very important because IFA invite me to be I'm the co-founder of the iBesta. So we special also for research and education side. We have the subsidy program. So yeah, whatever this is a tool. Okay, so that's to make something happen. Using the tool help you your work. Okay, or even yourself. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Jerry. Here I have a case that from Mr. Lee. He just developed a center, a big center in Vietnam on medical and technology center. So now let's welcome Mr. Lee introduce his project. Thank you.
Thank you. I think you all tired, right? But if Fa Shi say, I need to say in Chinese, okay? Please, somebody transfer for me or translate for me. 你们想不想成为一个财富自由的人？我黎焕忠第一届中原医学工程毕业，去美国念去美国 WPI 念医疗工程第一位，然后进入了医疗科技的工业园 research 的 center， 然后去美国也造就了一些，应该说一个犹太人从破产到他的全球第一的独角兽，我花了12年的功夫，我只靠5个台湾人，这5个台湾人最高学历是5专毕业，但是这5个台湾人的团结，让我们可以说从举债150万美金1994年到今天，我们创造了1000亿每年的营业额，给我这5个最好的独角兽。这5个最好的独角兽都是从破产的工厂，就经过我这5人小组。各位看过《西游记》吧？看过《西游记》，你就应该知道这个团队几个人，5个人。各位，你不管看日本的版本，看台湾的版本，看大陆的版本的《西游记》，他5个人，白马什么颜色？白色。我们的猪八戒穿什么颜色？黑色。我们的孙悟空穿什么颜色的？豹子衣，黄色的。各位，这5个颜色告诉了我们人类佛学的精华，5行。我就用佛学的5行组成了这5人小组，我这叫5行的团队。这5行的团队38年来，我跟各位讲，各位都是博士，都是老师，都是教授，你们都很优秀。我们的人是很普通的人，但是我验证了佛学讲的5行团队的厉害。西游记整篇就是告诉你5行。我们从150万没跟任何人借钱，然后今天回来，我看一看算一算，我们帮助19个人从破产变全球第一的独角兽的100亿富翁。为什么我可以靠5行？佛学给我的。为什么我能从无到有？我不需要跟人家借钱，我可以无中生有。佛学给我的智慧。 Why？ 为什么我可以没有钱，只把一个素食餐厅做到现在有8万多家的素食餐厅？虽然不是我拥有，但是佛学教我什么？成就他人，造就他人，就是什么？造就自己。利他是我从佛学里面学到的第2个。我就用这2个东西，我从举债150万美金哦，38年，我们创造1000多亿，然后看来看去这19个人没有台湾人，所以我就回来台湾。6年前跟我们依法老师一样，所有的官员见了一遍，所有的高科技的研发基地见了一遍，最后我决定落地在越南，因为我要把这些东西怎么样？佛学教我们要怎么样传承，所以我在做传承，我就从佛学学这3样。各位想学的话，欢迎来我越南，这个叫台湾医疗科技产业园。
好，先放了，就放那个。
那放，
因为时间一定要在5点准时。那个陈观中，
这个是上下左右资源的大整合。这我从依法法师的身上，我看到了资源大整合的力量。什么叫资源？各位，最会用资源的人是谁？你知道吗？各位，你们知道吗？最会用资源的是曹操，人才的资源都跑向他，人才就是财。我只靠5个人才，没有博士学位，没有硕士学位，就是5行团队，佛学的智慧，佛学的大爱。我们从一个素食餐厅可以做到8万多家，遍地开花20年。来，我们来看看我们的越南的
那个视频有吗？
振兴医院。
好，
这个老板他是做5星级的家具，花了3亿美金帮我建造了这个基地。就像我们的依法法师一样，没钱他创造一切。为什么可以从无到有？佛学的智慧。这是目前我们的振兴医院。我们不收挂号费，这个大爱让它永续经营到今天。它是全世界台商拥有医院执照的台商。大家请给我们这个董事长鼓掌，台湾之光。这个医院占地208公顷，它的工厂40栋都建好了，好像在等我去一样，等我们大家一起去一样。每一个厂是1万平方公尺，等我们去吧。而且我们才刚刚签完约，就碰到依法老师做了一个我本来认为最难做的。各位，我们给依法老师鼓掌，他帮我做好了。谢谢台湾，谢谢依法。
赶快跟他赚钱，你们在家人赚钱，我们佛教的事业才有这个赞助啊。
佛学给我3个好东西，你就能做到1000亿。我们再加上我们这个什么3.0的 AI， 依法的 AI， 去年的很可惜我没有参加。我相信我们可以做到兆以上。这是一个世界的整个 biomedical 的左右上下的资源大整合。你们要什么我们都有，我们通路是 全球100强的。谢谢各位。
李董，你希望大家怎么样跟你合作？
你缺什么，我们给什么。
记得哈，
资源大整合就是这么厉害。佛学的智慧教给我一样东西，从无到有，从有到无。请问，第一个无跟第二个无什么意思？这就是佛学的智慧，拿来用了你就知道嘛。光是讨论没用的，我呢是专门做的，所以我感谢佛学带给我的智慧，感谢我有台湾的5行团队，我也非常感谢依法法师把我最困难的做好了。所以你说台湾人幸福不幸福啊？给自己鼓掌，身为台湾人。
好，他说你缺什么我就给什么。他问我说我需要不需要新台币？我说我还缺了200万。他说他一个信用卡要给我刷，这不是台湾很美妙的事情吗？是吗？李总，
Yes.
你还维持这个信诺哈？
啊，维持啊。
Okay, good.
带来了。
Good. Okay. So you guys got it? He said, if you need anything, come to him to ask. He said, do you still need Taiwanese dollar? I said, I still need $2 million for Taiwanese dollar for this conference. He said that I just give you a credit card. American Express. 有印功哈。But anyway.
With the American dollar.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, 李总，谢谢，
谢谢各位，谢谢依法师。
Thank you, thank you. It's amazing. Okay, so for this International Buddhist Science Technology Alliance, please. I mean, today it's just kind of a start test. I think that within this, tomorrow we still have another, start from 4:15 to 5 o'clock, and I will invite more people, especially from our speakers and also some of Taiwanese entrepreneurs. Their company. Let me share with you a story. On April 1st, I was invited by my friend. He's a doctor in New York Presbyterian Hospital, and he said, "Well, Ifa right now in New York, flashing a lot of Chinese, so we need help to understand their culture." And after I gave a kind of Zoomina, and finally they encounter one kind of a dilemma. Was the doctor say, well, this patient, this Chinese patient, we cannot feed them any food or any injection. And but the family, the son say, if you don't feed my father, I will be considered as unfilial pious. So what should we do? And very interesting, I came back to Taiwan, and HIQ, there are some people here. Tomorrow maybe I have them to kind of doing the presentation. They develop a supplement. Indeed, it's help the cancer patient for the suffocate or the throat to the supplement to help the cancer patient they can eat. So I say, well, this is amazing. So we should have the people from New York to come to Taiwan and do some exchange. And of course, we also to do with the chaplaincy verification system in Taiwan. We don't have that system. So some of the nuns, they have been doing like a hospice asked me, say, oh, Ifa, maybe we should visit Harvard Divinity School to learn about those systems. And the other one is the day before, yesterday, I spent 2 hours to talk to my Wooden Fish staff. One of them got a cancer, breast cancer, and the other one is a nurse. And I told them that this time one of our supporting organization, Tao Shengyang, the gentleman who just gave the remark this morning, they develop a very systematic way of to take care a cancer patient, and especially he's a CEO. He develops, various methods, and his mother, Bruce's mother have cured the cancer. It was amazing. So I think it would be great, like we share this kind of information. Okay, I think that they keep it giving the sign, say time is up. Okay, I should not do it overdue. But anyway, thank you so much for today, your presentation. And also, let's do it tomorrow. Let's continue. And we still have this roundtable. I would like to hear your more idea. And then let me just kind of remind all our speakers. Tonight, we are invited to have a Taiwanese cuisine. Okay, so let's get together. I know that you guys are tired, but you probably would like to have a dinner, finish, and come back to rest. So let's meet at the lobby 5:45. Yes, and then we will go for the dinner. Thank you so much. This is I will call the day off. Thank you. Thank you.